Good morning, this is Walter Latham from the Walter Latham Comedy Channel. Thank you all for joining me. I know this is Sunday morning, so happy Sunday morning. Maybe you'll see this when you get home from church. Maybe you'll see it early in the morning before you go to church, but on Sundays, even on my channel, I want to dedicate those days to speaking to young people. I think it's very important that we use a platform as big as YouTube to try to reach as many young people as we can. There are so many kids who look up to the comedians on the channel, look up to basketball players and other famous people, and they don't really believe in themselves. They don't believe that they can make it without being a basketball player, without being a comedian, without being some other kind of profession. It's like they're limited to one or two things. I grew up playing basketball in New York. I thought I was going to be a basketball player for the rest of my life, and my life changed, and I had to figure out a way to overcome that adversity and make something of myself. And it wasn't easy. It came with a lot of struggle and made a lot of mistakes, but here I am talking to you today, willing to share that message with you that if you work hard and you overcome adversity, you believe in yourself, and you surround yourself with people who believe in you, then you have a really good shot at making it. A lot of people who are invited to be a part of this series, I'm going to do this every Sunday, even if I have to do it myself. I'm hoping that a lot of my celebrity friends and professional friends will be a part of it and be able to share their story with you on Sundays. This is a comedy channel, so the rest of the week you'll see Bernie Mac, Tyler Perry, and Steve Harvey, and Michael Blackson, and you'll even see Jenna Jameson hosting one of my shows. And you look at that channel and you'll say, well, that channel doesn't seem like it should have a positive message behind it. But what the people do for their living does not define who they are as people. You have to look beyond the profession. Bernie Mac said a lot of things on stage. He would not do that as Bernie Mac, the person. And he was a really good friend of mine. He had a great family, has a great daughter who I'm friends with now. And I don't believe in no. So a lot of people will tell me, no, this isn't right for me, no, this doesn't make any sense, your content and this message, they don't go together. But, that's fine, and that may be what they believe, and that's fine. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. That's a part of growing up and being able to live with decisions that other people make that are best for them. But I believe if God has given me an opportunity to reach 800 million people a week, then I have to use that opportunity at least one day a week to try to reach one kid. One kid who can look at me and say, I can do what he did. As a matter of fact, I can do what he did even better than he did it. That is what Sundays are going to be about. We're going to call it Relentless, No Laughing Matter. So that'll be the one day that we're not expecting your laughs, but we're expecting you to pay attention to the message, hopefully spread that message to your kids and the kids that you know. Continue to tell them how great they are. Continue to tell them that they can be anybody they want to be. Continue to have them aspire to do things, even though at times they won't understand why they're doing it. I have two boys myself, and a lot of times I ask them to do things, they don't even understand why until they get to be grown men. And I have a grown man now, and he's a great father, and he understands a lot now about what I was telling him 10 years ago. Fight back. Don't be afraid to stand up and be a parent and say, you know what, this is what you need to do. I know this is the right thing to do. And one day you'll come back and you'll thank me for it. The other thing that I'm going to do is any money raised on the views for myself, if I'm doing the speech today, obviously, and anyone else who does it on other days, that money will go towards their foundation. So that one day of the week, any money earned on Sundays will go to the foundation of the person who actually spoke on that day. My foundation is named after my grandfather, Urban Outlaw, who was probably the most influential man in my life. He never finished the 6th grade. He was 6'9", and he walked proud. You wouldn't be able to tell that he was uneducated. He never carried himself in that way. He's very positive and assured of himself, and he made sure that we did the right thing. And he was pretty big, so you probably wanted to do the right thing because you didn't want him to come at you in the wrong way. Tune in on Sundays for No Laughing Matter. I think it'll be interesting. I think the people that I'm inviting to be a part of it, they'll be interesting. So I thank you for taking your time to listen to me in this long speech. I'm sure you want to get back to laughing or cooking collard greens or whatever you do on Sundays. And so I'm going to let you do that. And thank you again for tuning into this.